Okay, so as you see, um, so 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 I'm going to be showing you how to like dodge, well, beat some bosses. So here it is. So first of all, we have the Trojan squirrel. Now here's what you're gonna want to do. So as you see, it's like whenever he does that, you want to use whatever mobility accessory you have, like, and try to get over him. Whenever he does that, like, whenever he does that, don't try to like run away. Instead, try to either try to get over to here. That's the best way to dodge him. With that, as you saw, also run away. With this though, if you're up here, and I suggest you try to get over him because he can't shoot behind himself. But if you are, but if you jump, but if you're able to go down, slowly but surely go down. Okay, slowly but surely go down. And with that one, don't try to get greedy. He will try to get greedy by like going under him. Of course, he will fall down to our and and also try to always try to keep him not on the top. With that, he jumps. Just go to the other side. Then here's something that I do. Whenever he does that, I do that and then I try to like jump over him. Of course, I would say get some more mobility accessories. Anyways, as you see, this is all of his first phase attacks. Let's get him to the second phase. Which is when I'm pretty sure we detach one of his body parts. Of course, most people will probably kill his own head first. Wait, this is what I'm doing first. We're going for the head. Okay, now this is the second phase. For now, whenever he jumps, he does do the same thing. And also, so this, you can have him under, but just and also with that's the new thing about that attack. Whenever he does like the little running thing, fire like comes out. And now this attack is the same. And also, if he's on like the bottom layer, try to like do this slowly but surely to get around him, or just get around him fast. I don't know. Then, and that's all I really have, I think. So that's all the changes. So yeah, that's all the changes that phase. Now in the third phase, he can no longer shoot the things, but whenever he jumps, it's extra deadly because like they're explosions, which early game they're actually kind of hard to dodge. And yeah, with that, still with the fire. And as you see, there is no other attack. You've taken out most of its parts. There's no other attack except for that, except for ram and jump. So that's it for Trojan. So now, and the best way to deal with him, I would say, is try to not have him be try to not have him be like where like at the highest platform for like the first phase. Second phase, try whenever like second phase. His hitbox is lower because you got rid of his head. So now whenever he does the dash, run, jump over him, but use your cloud in a bottle so like you can also dodge the fire. Then third phase. This is what I do. Whenever he does the ram thing, do the same thing as I told you guys to do. Then with his jumping, I say let him land, then jump, or bait him to going onto the ground, but then you jumped. So yeah, but that's it for the Trojan squirrel. First pretty hard mode boss. And also, here's what you should probably do for the king slime. I don't. Oh, and also, all the stuff, and also, all the weapons that are there, you should probably use them because those are pretty much the best weapons available to you at the time. You could probably extension of the itself. Better. Going fibers. Then yeah. What I suggest you do. Anyways, here would be my loadout if I was just in a regular plane. So I would probably, of course I would have full HP, restore fury. But by now we would probably have the grappling hook. Just because I would go that far. Oh, and I would also, so I would have this, I would have this, and if I really wanted to go further and beyond, I would fight Goblin Army early, so then I could get the Goblin Tinkerer early, and I could combine my stuff. Oh, and another thing I would also have the, I would also have the stand storm in a bottle. If I feel like it, and I go adventuring in the snow biome, I would also have lizard. But of course, I would probably only get this stuff for my first boss. Oh, and if you have antisocial on, I would also try to get 2 sets of golden armor, just if you have antisocial. Because yes. Now, anyways, on to the next boss. So yeah. Of course I would probably be using Star Fury. Yeah. I'm using this also. But the enchantments I would probably go for something a little bit more like hard to get. Like It's something that I don't really. Oh yeah, I would try to go for the tungsten enchantment. So by the time I get to I would probably go for the tungsten enchantment. And now, and if you've never seen somebody use the tungsten enchantment, makes your weapons bigger. Same with the projectiles from the weapons. And oh, just you wait once we get into hard mode. But I'm not gonna spoil it. So for the eye of the Cthulhu, here's what you do for the Eye of Cthulhu. So of course, base Eye of Cthulhu is basically the same, except that his dashes leave scythes. Oh, and whenever you get hit by him, you get the curse of the moon, which just does damage to you. Oh, and you also get berserk, which makes it so that can't stop attacking. Now, of course, if you're good at aiming your stars, then use this just because it deals out more damage. But if you're not, then use the enchanted sword. You know, it's just easier to hit. So yes, this is going to become its full-on series. The reason why I'm doing this is because I feel like a lot of Terraria players who play Fargo's Souls mod with Eternity on, they probably start searching up like tutorials and stuff. So they probably search up like tutorials on like how to dodge their attacks and stuff. Anyways, regular Eye of Cthulhu, pretty easy. Just dodge and don't. And the scythes do move. But still try to not get hit by them. Oh, and also this is how much damage the eye does to you. The eye itself does around 20 damage to you if you're using gold armor. Around 20 to 30. You know, the little eyes, they only do like 12 damage. So that's it for its first phase. Let's get it to its second phase. Okay, so now this is its second phase. It still shoots eyes, which is, I think. So of course, it's like the regular eye. Yes, it still does. It's like the regular eye. It's a regular second phase eye. And once you get it lower, then it starts doing like fast dashes. See? Okay. Oh, and also, here's how much damage it does to you. Second phase. Yeah. It can do around 50 damage to you. I don't know about the smaller eyes, but it can do around 50. Now, there's the difference on the second phase. Whenever it dashes, it creates those sites. And another change is that after that flurry of dashes, then it disappears and it reappears somewhere else to then dash at you. So to get a hit, and it's still spawn site. As you can see, the Eternity mode is no just regular little game for you to play around with. At least that's what like most people. You know, for me, Eternity mode is actually pretty easy. Of course, just continue hitting him. As a normal player would. Oh my god, I do not like having a dash, bro. Do not like not having a this is deep. And I'm pretty sure once it gets into its third phase, that's whenever it starts getting harder. And also, in about 3 days, I'm gonna no longer have school. That's a good thing. Well, like, I have a school break. Soon enough, we'll get to its phase 3, which is when it really starts getting angry. Pretty sure it happens at around like 20%. Well, not 20%, like either 20% or like 15 or 10. 20% to 15. That's what it is. And also, actually no, I'm pretty sure it's way lower than 10%. I'm pretty sure, actually yeah, 10%, because whenever it gets into its third phase, it starts taking massive amounts of damage. Here's its, yeah, as you see, there's like a little hologram. There's a little hologram like telling you where it's gonna dash. And that's the fun part. Whenever it gets to the point whenever it turns, those go out. And at the same time, those are still there. So you have to dodge all of that. But of course, takes more damage. So if you want to, you can take more free damage. You can take damage to take it out quick. Now I'm gonna turn off God mode. Hello? For a second, leave that. So yeah, it does around 50 damage. Per hit, it does around 50 damage. But of course, give it a good whack, and it's finished. And there we go. Eye of Cthulhu has been defeated. You see, you get an item called the Agitating Lenses, which while you're wearing it, it gives you immunity to Berserk, which makes it so that immunity to it. Now, while dashing or running fast, you will create a trail of scythes, which damage enemies, and you can also press a keybind to go berserk, but you cannot stop attacking or moving. And it lasts for 7.5 seconds, and you are stunned for 2.5 seconds after. Now, finally, I can dash. Of course, they're not going to be open anymore. So now, On to the next box. Oh wait, before that, I'll show you the next thing. Remember, it's actually, how do I pronounce it? Zevo, Zevo, X-Evo, X-Evo Z, X-Evos is the one who made this, so, subscribe to them if you want, these kind of, these loadouts. Free eater fucking Cthulhu, again, gold plus platinum. Now, of course, you'll want the Slime King Slasher, Enchanted Sword, Cigar Fury, or Trimery. Ebon Wood / Shade Wood enchantment, Boreal Wood enchantment cactus, Spectre Boots, and Horseshoe Balloon. So, I'll get to that real quick. So, now this is how to, Eater of Worlds, aka rip off DOG. So, as you see, in multiple segments, and as you see right here, there was a ball that formed, and now it's shooting at me. So one thing for sure, Eater of Worlds, aka Kevin, in this mode 1, this looks like something that I'm not going to describe. 2, he can make a little cursed infernal ball. Of course, if he gets you in this, then you're absolutely done for. Now that he's split into multiple segments, now here's what you do next. So in a tiny bit, you will see him doing something. So as you heard right there, now you see that they're all lining up, so they can perform the synchronized attack. So of course, just keep on dodging, dodge the cursed inferno balls. You'll almost be on your way, basically. To be honest, I'm gonna turn off God mode. This is way too easy. To be honest, swords against worm enemies is just kind of unfair. So what if you can do like a bunch of my HP in one hit? So what, well, I can do that with 10 times better. Oh, Brady wants to be the OG so bad. course, have a little synchronized attack. Right now he would be cut to the point where he's no longer able to really put up much of a fight. Where only small little bits of what he wants a great room. No, it's been gone to the size. Just an itty bitty little thing. And also like this. Of course, worm scarf, which is the best accessories. Demonite ore, another one of the best. Oh, wait, what? I guess maybe where. Oh, and you get the darkened heart. Which spawns in, you guessed it, mini eaters. Oh, no. On to the brain. Alright, where am I now? Okay, well then, time for the next boss. AKA the brain of the thing. No, anyways, that's how you defeat him. So as you see, he spawns in. Of course, basically everything has a resprite. And here's what you do. The brain, you should try to, like, first of all, take out all the peepers as soon as you can. As they spawn in these ichor darts. Bullets, basically. They're kind of annoying to dodge, but me, being a very good player, and able to easily dodge them, never by not getting hit. They're actually just so easy to dodge. Like, how do people even struggle on this game? That's why I'm making these tutorials. I'm not gonna be toxic what bites me in the back. As we see, 2 peepers. Now, so yeah. In the first phase, just try not to get hit by the ichor, like bullet thingies. You see, there will be a bunch of hallucinations, which will try to trick you. Yes, this guy actually misbehaved. Especially because, it gives you the bleeding. Once it gets really low, it's gonna be really hard to tell which one's which. So although there may be a lot of after images, don't get overwhelmed. Remember, there's only one. And it's basically just regular Brain of Cthulhu guy, except that he shoots red lasers, and there are a bunch more after images, and wow, because creepers are alive. They do like it. They shoot I-4 dart bullet thingies. Thermia. Now you've defeated him. Well, now you have the gutted heart. If you're playing both, which if you're playing a thing that has both, that's both things, then this is gonna be really OP. When I say really OP, I mean. Now, let's not use the inferior armor set. And why would somebody do such a thing? And I almost forgot, we aren't even using potions. Now, that's it for today's video. Yeah. I'm not gonna ask for likes, nor am I gonna ask for subscribers. I need the help. So, bye-bye! And, yeah. You don't have to subscribe, and if you find any other videos like this, you don't have to watch mine, because mines are very much inferior. I bet you that this is going to come out wacky to the point where nobody can tell what I'm doing. Bye bye.